So this was actually the best race and races I guess I've ever done. I did 3 races this day, all by myself. My friends couldn't show up sadly, so I was just with a bunch of randoms. But I had my best lap time ever. At least I'm assuming it's my best. I don't know. I scored pretty high compared to other people, so I'm assuming this is my best lap time. You'll see at the end what my lap time was and what I placed. Honestly, it was super, super fun. I took off my jacket because it was like 100 degrees, so I was not trying to do all that. And I'm just realizing now that the GoPro makes my arms look really weird, so I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna wear a jacket next time because it's honestly bugging me, so I bet it's bugging me all. And I really want to hear you guys' feedback on what you like and don't like about these videos. I want to hear what you guys like about the chest mount for the GoPro. If you guys like the angle that is at now, or do you prefer a little bit higher so you see more of the steering wheel, less of my arms and feet? I do want to hear what you guys like to, for what you guys would like me to change, or just in general, honestly. I also want to know if you guys like, because with this video, I'm not cutting out a whole bunch of parts. I'm gonna include basically the whole races. I'm gonna cut out some parts just because there's so much races that I did that it would be like 40-minute video, and I don't think you guys want all that. But let me know in the comments if you prefer the longer videos, seeing more of the race, or if you prefer the cut out parts with just seeing me overtake people or crashes or near crashes. But do please let me know in the comment section. I really want to hear you guys' feedback. But I hope you do enjoy this video. I gotta say, there was some amazing overtakes in this, and a lot of near crashes. And one of them particularly, I don't know if I caught it on camera, but it was amazing. I was inches from hitting them. But again, guys, I hope you enjoy this video. It was a lot of fun to make, per usual. And I'm sorry it took so long to get out. But again, I hope you enjoy. Right there was a very close crash. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I was inches from hitting them. As me and this guy were fighting, you can see that I'm not the best at overtaking. I'm still pretty new to this, like I mentioned. So this track I have down pretty well, I'd say, but I'm not good at overtaking. So I actually hit this guy like right there. I hit him a bit, which I felt really bad for, but honestly it's fine. He barely felt it probably. And it was a pretty good battle, I'd say. I eventually overtook him, but I just gotta learn when to overtake people, because it's a lot different in real life compared to like video games. when you're trying to overtake someone, because you don't want to hit them, you don't want them to get mad at you. Eventually I did overtake him like there, but it is a lot different than like video games or just even how you see it like portrayed in real life. Like, it's a lot harder. This overtake right here was actually really good. It doesn't look that good on camera, which I'm a little bummed about. I really wish I had a helmet cam. It would really show how close I'm getting to these people. But it was a really good overtake. Guy was chill. He let me pass, honestly. But, oh, right there, I almost went off the track. I was pushing a little too hard, and I almost went off the track. Gotta say, that hurt. I remember that. Yeah, definitely hurt. During this part of the race, I was really pushing myself. Like, as you can see, I'm really pushing myself when I'm steering there because I've learned the track. I've got it. I think I got it down pretty good. But you can really see when I'm turning, I'm throwing my whole body into it. And when you're starting out, after a while, that really starts hurting. In the final race that you'll see, I don't know if you can hear it, but I was literally just saying, like, can this race be over? Because my left side was hurting so much because of how much left turns there are, and you really got to push yourself to lean into it with all the G-forces. With these rental races, you really got to be careful about hitting people because, as you can see, that guy was pressing on the brakes a little too hard. Obviously, these guys are not professionals. I'm not professional either. So nobody really knows the track down to its limits. So I got to remember that, honestly. I got to take my own advice because I almost hit that guy. I had a swerve to the right and almost went off the track because of that. And eventually I do bump into them just because I'm riding so close like you would in like actual races that I'm just watching and studying and stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's what we have to do. Like, I think I might bump him here actually, because you have to ride so close, but then they brake too early and then you hit them just because it's rental racing. Like, this is not even really racing. It's just more of practice. You don't really want to do what I'm doing, but when I don't have like actual go-karts to race, this is my only time where I get a race. So I just full send it, which is probably not the best thing to do, but honestly, if I'm spending 35 bucks, I'ma do it, you know. Another thing I want to point out is every time I'm on the track, I'm taking it as a learning lesson because one day I want to race go-karts. It'd be so much fun. And to get better, you really just want to learn. You want to watch how the pros do it. You want to watch how the fastest people on the track race and basically mirror that and try to like become them in a way. And with my friend Talon, he does professional go-kart racing. So when he's racing, I'm watching him, and after the race, I'm asking him a bunch of questions, which probably annoys him, but I'm just trying to learn, you know. I'm asking him, like, when does he brake at these corners? And for him, he doesn't brake, which I don't brake too much either. Actually, I don't know if I really did brake. Besides, actually, I don't really know if I brake during these races. And thinking about it, I'm sure I do at some parts, especially if I'm next to other people. You want to be very cautious. You don't want to ram them at full speed, cause an accident. Um, but no, I'm always asking him like what to do on certain corners, and you really want to treat every race kind of like you're in school, like you're learning as you're doing it. Like I said, they were pretty good lap times, pretty good races. I got a lap time of 48 seconds and point 0.07 milliseconds. And I got second place, so that was really good. That was the best I've ever gotten until like these later races, of course. But no, I was really happy about this. This was the first time I got second place with other people. Actually, first time I got second place ever. So, what seemed like a good thing at the moment was I was in first place, which I thought that was going to be really good. I thought I was going to stay in first place for the most part. Turns out I'm a lot better if there's people in front of me. I get a lot more competitive. I have faster laps when people are in front of me. So, I ended up not finishing in first place. I had a couple people pass me, sadly. Still, really good race. I was still well, I guess I won't spoil the score for you guys. It was still really good though, I'll tell you that. So thankfully I was holding on pretty good. Then this guy came and passed me, beautiful pass. Until this, he kind of went in the dirt, which I thought was a really good pass at the time. I was like, damn. But then he went in the dirt, so it's whatever. So I tried to lock in here because I didn't want anyone to pass me. I kind of realized people were starting to catch up. I wasn't really pushing myself like I was last race. And people started catching up to me eventually. I eventually started catching up to some slower traffic, which I wanted to pass this guy to kind of secure my spot in first place. So I kind of just lap him and make sure it's harder for other people behind me to catch up to me. And I had this beautiful pass. I'm not gonna lie, that looked pretty good, at least on camera. I don't remember this. This was about a week ago. But then sadly I got passed by not slower traffic. This guy was apparently behind me the whole time and absolutely sent it through those corners. That was genuinely amazing. Like, looking back at that, that was insane. And just when you thought things couldn't get even crazier, I had this super, super close near miss. I was probably less than an inch away from hitting her. I really wish the camera picked it up better because it was so close. After this, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I thought it was just an amazing. I thought it was amazing, honestly, how close I came and not hitting her. It was impressive in my mind. At this point, I started trying to send these corners, trying to catch up to this guy, and I was trying to learn new ways to go around it, but I ended up messing up that corner really bad and losing a ton of time, getting even further behind that guy. And at this point, I was getting pretty mad at myself just for letting the lead go like that. So I wasn't in the best state of mind. I was mad. I was pushing myself a little too much, which I don't know why I get this competitive in a freaking rental race. Like, it's not even a race. Like, sure, you can get last place or first place, but nobody here is truly racing. It's just a timed event that you can do just to experience go-karting. And I don't know why I was getting this competitive. It might just be my nature. I don't know what it is. But no, I was getting pretty mad, and I was pushing myself a little too hard, which again, I spun out in that corner. I was getting even more mad at losing even more time, which just lets the people behind me catch up. But sometimes the competitiveness works and it makes beautiful corners like this. At least I think that's beautiful. I'm just looking at it now while editing it. I think it looks good. After being competitive and a little stupid, I catch up to some more traffic. This is the guy that I lapped earlier, I believe, so it's nothing too crazy, but here it is. Then after pushing to get to this guy again, I make a lot of progress, but then I screw it all up going over that corner, and I am slow again. I mean, at least I'm still pretty close to him, right? And then I screw it all up on this turn, and somebody passes me. Now I've had 2 people pass me during the whole race, and now I'm just kind of like, what am I doing? I started in first, and now I'm behind 2 people that passed me. What am I doing wrong? I finally catch up to the both of them. I pass this girl, but a little bit too fast, and then boom, that hurt like a bitch. Genuinely hurt so bad, so stupid of me. At least I didn't lose that much time because I'm still right behind them. But then boom, I hit this guy and I felt so bad. I gave him a little wave saying like sorry. And then at this point I was just like, dude, like I'm being so stupid. So I kind of slow down, let him pass me. But then I'm like, okay, I need to lock in, try to get some lap time on these guys. He gives me a little nudge there, not on purpose, obviously. But man, I feel so bad when I hit people because it's just my competitiveness, and I feel bad for it because there's no reason I should be hitting these guys. But I'm still close to them the whole time, and it's like a pretty fun race. And again, with my competitiveness, I was getting a little annoyed with this girl because she kept braking at spots where she really wasn't supposed to, which you can't really be mad at her for. It's rental go-kart racing. Could be her first time here. I was being kind of a dick. And then I try to overtake, but ram the hell out of her there. I feel so bad at this moment. Like, I was getting annoyed at myself at this moment. And I feel a little weird doing all these voiceovers, but I think it's better than what I used to do with all the text. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Here's the place that I got, and here's my lap time. I got a lap time of 47 seconds, 0.743 milliseconds, which honestly, at the moment, I was a little bummed because I didn't see my lap time. All I saw that I went down into third place, which is still really good. Again, I've never gotten that before, but no, I'm glad that I improved the lap time from that race. So for this race, it's just me and one guy. It's a little bit boring to watch, but it was my fastest lap actually. So I'll throw in some clips and stuff, but only one overtake happened, and it's right here. So at this point in the day slash races, I was so burnt out. My left side was killing me. I was so sweaty. It was incredibly hot. So I honestly was rushing this race. I just wanted it to be over. And I'm sure you can see me getting a little frustrated because I just wanted to get out of the car. I'm not gonna lie. And maybe you can hear me complaining about my side because man, it hurt bad. One good thing though was my lap time was amazing. I improved yet again with my lap time. I'll show you at the end of the race, but man, it was really good. I'm not gonna lie. Every race that I did, I just kept improving and improving my lap time. But this race, I was pushing myself, but man, I just wanted to get out the cart. Well, this is the end of the video, guys. I appreciate everyone for watching. It truly means a ton. I'm hoping to get your feedback in the comments. Let me know what you like about this video. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know if you like how I don't cut out a lot of it, or if you prefer the cutout parts where you just see me passing and overtaking and all that. Please let me know in the comments. I really do want to know your feedback so I can make these videos more enjoyable for you. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys are coming back on the regular and you're not subscribed, might as well subscribe if you're already coming back. I appreciate all of you so much, and have a good day. Thank you for watching.